Welcome to the bookstore vlog. This bookstore has an upstairs and a downstairs. I cannot wait to go around it. It's actually the largest independent bookstore in all of Texas, so I'm really excited to like show you guys all around, but there are some special guests that I have with me today. Guys, I want you to say hello to the vlog. These are my special guests. We're book shopping today. I'm gonna go see if I can find Ashlyn. She's around here somewhere. This is the other special guest. We're all just looking around for books. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
I'm really looking for new releases. Oh, I actually snagged one already and it's signed.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see that. I saw you had your bag earlier. I didn't even look in there. It's signed. That's amazing. Can I see the signature of these?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Oh. That's amazing. What do you have in your bag? Or do you have anything? You don't have anything yet?
No, these are literally just clothes. We weren't even supposed to be buying clothes, and I have clothes.
Literally did a whole shopping spree. Is there anything like that you're just browsing right now?
Yeah, so I know, like, I've been reading a lot of romance lately, and so I want to read some literary fiction. You know, that's like my favorite genre. Yeah. So I want to look for something in there just because I know there's some new releases. Yeah. And I also know that, like, I can always find something that I've never seen before. And that's why I love that genre.
Especially in, like, independent bookstores, like...
And it's the biggest one in Texas.
Yeah,
which is crazy. It's so crazy. Like,
I had no idea that we were even coming to the biggest bookstore.
Yeah, me either.
Independent bookstore in Texas.
Me either.
Like,
it's so gorgeous. Everyone's so nice here.
I
highly recommend. No, but I have it. Did you read it?
5 stars.
And it's literary fiction.
5 stars. 5 stars.
She does not read literary fiction.
5
so I know it's gonna be good.
So good.
And like, what is it about?
It's hard to. I don't want to like spoil anything, but let me just read the inside. Okay. It's a beautiful day in Newport, Rhode Island, when Phoebe Stone arrives at the Grand Cornwall Inn wearing a green dress and gold heels, not a bag in sight, alone. She's immediately mistaken by everyone in the lobby for one of the wedding people, but she's actually the only guest at the Cornwall who isn't here for the big event. Phoebe is here because she's dreamed of coming for years. She hoped to shuck oysters and take sunset sails with her husband, only now she's here without him, at rock bottom and determined to have one last decadent splurge on herself. Meanwhile, the bride has accounted for every detail and every possible disaster the weekend might yield, except for, well, Phoebe and Phoebe's plan, which makes it that much more surprising when the two women can't stop confiding in each other. It turns absurdly funny and devastatingly tender. Allison S. Bassett.
It's literally me.
The Wedding People is ultimately an incredibly nuanced and resonant look at the winding paths we can take to places we never imagined and the chance encounters it sometimes takes to reroute us.
That sounds
This
so
does not
beautiful.
spoil anything. I'm glad that I read the inside because if I had told you like what it was, I definitely would have spoiled. So, like I feel like I probably have talked about this book and for sure spoiled like part of this book. So
yeah, no, it sounds like a girl's girl kind of book.
Yes.
Is it okay?
It is, but it's also sad.
Really? Those are my favorites. Those are my favorite kind of books. If it's not making me cry, what am I doing?
Yeah, she's also kind of quirky, and I feel like you like quirky characters in books. Like, 5 stars. Freaking 5 stars. I feel like you've inspired me to get more into this genre because, like, I've always been like a romance girl, but like the more you talk about books that you get excited about in this genre, the more I'm like, okay, I'll pick that up.
I think what I'm most excited for you to read, just because you're starting to read like historical fiction is Human Acts. I really want to know.
I bought it.
I can't wait because it's either going to be devastating and you're going to like be really introspective, or you're going to be like, oh, it was okay.
I feel like I'll probably like it. I really liked what was that book? Crying in H Mart. I read that. I knew that you loved it, and literally, like, I was like, "Oh, Khalil loves this. Okay, let me read it." Like, it's so good.
I love books that I feel like literary fiction is like that unique little corner where you can live so many different lives, where there's so many different genres you can dip your toe into and still get something new. Yes, and that's why I love it. It's just everything all at once.
And I also feel like some books they make me excited about reading other genres, like historical fiction or like memoir. Because like Crying in H Mart, I was like, I didn't even realize this was a memoir. Like this is someone's actual life. Exactly. So like it makes me excited
to like read other things.
Yes, yeah.
And like, are you in a place where you want to read more memoirs or like read other things?
I think as long as it feels like a story. You know how sometimes you'll read a memoir and it's like, this feels like a memoir? I want it to feel like I heard about the book I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jen McCurdy. I feel like that's the perfect memoir. Like, I
was obsessed with that. And if you listen to the audiobook, it's so good because she narrates it. It's so good. It's so
really,
good.
Really
Is it really?
Too,
yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So
okay,
good.
I'm going to listen to it.
That's a listen one.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's her and her emotions.
Did you buy the book still?
I did. I read it in tandem.
Okay, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do that. I like to read, but also if it's her doing it, I want to listen to it.
You have to.
That's
and
so
another
cool.
one that's really, really good. I didn't listen to it. I read the physical book, but I thought it was perfect. I talk about it often, but it's Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton.
By Dolly Alderton.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good because it starts off with her as a teenager, but it's not her looking back into the past as a teenager. It's her I'm 17 and I know everything, and then you grow with her, and it's so good.
See, okay, the fact that you told me to read this, I've heard so many people talk about it, and I'm gonna be honest, I just thought it was one of those books that people hype up. I was like, is it actually good?
Exactly.
If you say that it's good, I know that it's good.
It was one of my favorite books from last year. It was definitely top 5. Definitely top 5. It was so good.
Really?
I literally cried at the end of it, and I remember when we finished it, I was like, this is a book that I'll go back to over and over again and keep reading.
Now, is that a self-help or?
No, it's a memoir.
It's a memoir,
but
okay.
It does not read like a memoir whatsoever.
Now,
it feels like a story.
Almost buy 2 memoirs today.
literally, but it's so good. I think I'm Glad My Mom Died and that one are my top 2 memoirs. Yeah, they're so good, and I love memoirs. I think they're so good. Even the clinical ones that seem like they're memoirs. I really like them.
Really?
Educated is very. It's not clinical, but
it feels like a memoir.
It does.
Yeah.
It absolutely does. But these 2 do not whatsoever, and they're
I'm
so
definitely picking
good.
those up.
Yeah, and what I love about Everything I Know About Love is the fact that when she has something really catastrophic happen in her life, she'll give you a recipe. And it is based off that story. So it's cool. My life is over, and then she'll give you a macaroni
make a
and
cake.
cheese. Yeah, literally. It's so cute. And it's it eases a little bit of the tension, so it doesn't always feel so devastating, because there are some very heavy things in there. But it's so fun, and she writes about it in a funny way where it's girl, you're going through it, but I'm here with you. It's so good.
Oh,
so,
I want to read that so bad.
It's so good. When you read it, you have to let me know.
I
need to know your opinion.
I'm literally gonna buy it today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it today and read it. Also, and read it.
I
also want to get the Poppy War because I read Yellowface.
Oh my god.
And loved it. So now I want to read. Yeah, so mad. I immediately, my friend Taylor, she was the first person who was you should read it, and then you said it was really good. I immediately texted her. I was like, oh my god, this book really.
I was livid.
Yeah.
I was actually so angry. And then I was talking to my best friend, and she was and she's Asian, and she was I hated this book. I was so angry, and I was that's the point. And she loves art. Yeah. And she was I just don't understand. I'm babe, it's not for us.
It's right.
The story's not for us.
Yeah, literally. Speaking of. I was going to say, speaking of authors, we were talking about books. Have you read This Could Be Us by Candy Ryan yet?
This Could Be Us. No. I know. She has been telling me to read this for years at this point. It's embarrassing.
I feel so many people, they say, especially This Could Be Us, this is the second book. So many, Before I Let Go is really good, but...
Before I Let Go is the first book.
The first one.
Okay.
The second one is it's the pink one.
Yes.
So many people are oh, it leans more to contemporary fiction than it does there is romance in it, but the themes of self-love and learning to stand on your own are the biggest themes in the book, and then the romance is more of a subplot. Yeah. So a lot of people are oh, why is this in romance? But I love that it is in the romance section, because I feel there need to be more romances about loving yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Why is it that we all are obsessed with romance books, but not one of the books that we read is
and you
about
don't want to
loving
fix yourself.
Yeah.
It's you got to start there.
Yes, yeah. And that's what that book talks about the most, because she's in a terrible relationship, and then she has to learn to figure out life by herself, and then she's opening herself up to love, but she's scared, and
it sounds very familiar, very familiar. And you know what's crazy? Now that you say that, now I understand why you love Magnolia Park so much.
Yes.
Because it's a romance, but it's also just as much about self-love, apparently, as it is about her romantic love.
Yeah.
And that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I feel romance books that can do that, or authors that can do that really well, Abby Jimenez with Just for the Summer.
Yes.
That
so
book
good.
wrecked me. It was so good, but she does such a great job of not necessarily like mental illness, but like mental issues.
Yeah.
She does a really great job of talking about those things just as much as she talks about romance.
And it's still fun. Like it's not.
Fun.
It doesn't feel so heavy that it's like I leave and I need to like decompress. Like it still is fun.
Exactly. I always say like she writes like she's giving you your medicine with sugar.
Yes. Yeah. That's a perfect representation. Literally. Yeah.
And like that's why I love and hate it because I'm like you're talking too much.
I know.
You're literally saying my name in this book, but I love it.
Literally. So you didn't like Magnolia Park?
Guys, I'm not a Magnolia Parks girly.
Oh really?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'll explain it.
Okay, I need to hear it.
Okay, so it's very toxic, right?
Very,
and
very.
I don't like that. I just don't like it. I'm like, why can't we all just be healthy? And like,
no, I get it.
No, so I'm like, I love that you love it, and I will continue.
Okay. As long as you continue.
No, I'm not gonna stop the series. I will continue all the way through because I need to know.
Yes.
And I do love the characters, but I'm like, why are you so toxic?
I am gonna say this now. I might eat my words, but I feel like you will start to like the series on the third book. No,
that's what people say. They're like, wait till the last one. You're gonna love it.
I know. The last one is so good though.
Okay.
No, I get it though. They're so toxic.
Yeah.
So like you kind of do have to like.
But this is funny because I love the Addicted series and they're also very toxic.
Yeah, I read the first book of the Addicted
and
series.
They're very toxic. It gets less toxic as it goes on though. So maybe that's why I like it.
Maybe because you finished it. Yeah. And those are a little shorter too, so you can probably get to them being less toxic faster.
Right.
Whereas Magnolia Parks is like the first book. It's like
yes,
and they're just toxic, and then you're into another one, and it's thick, and it's toxic.
I will finish it and I'll let you know my thoughts
please.
on the next one.
I will say, okay, so the first two books I rated 4.5. I rated 4.5.
Yep.
And then books 3, 4, and there's 5, right?
Yeah.
3.5. I rated 5 stars.
Okay.
So I didn't get a 5-star until the third book.
Okay. Well, I'll move on to the third and I'll let you know what I think.
Watch you hate it, and then I'm like, I have to eat my words. Do you think you'll read The Conditions of Will?
Yes.
Okay.
I just bought it this week, and I like how it's a standalone.
Yes.
So I'm definitely gonna read it.
Yeah, and that one is different. It's definitely insta-love. So like, do you like insta-love?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, if you like insta-love, but there's also like so many other deep like themes in it, and it's not like a toxic couple.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not toxic couples. Toxic other people, but not a toxic couple.
Okay, I love it. No, I think I'll like it a lot.
I wanted to go upstairs just to see what they have up here, and it's mostly like business. They have some gardening. They have psychology, travel, and lots of like kid stuff. So I think I'm gonna go back downstairs, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like upstairs, and then it looks like the other area is closed off. It feels good to be in the romance section now. Like I just could live in this area forever. There's so many good books that I want to pick up and bring home with me. Like this one right here. Never heard of this book, and that's the thing that I love about independent romance or independent bookstores. I feel like I find books that I want to see at like Barnes or like bigger bookstores. They're just like more, I don't know, unique. I've never heard about this book before. I'm gonna try to look and see if I can find anything that's like not as hyped up yet. She was talking about how she read Black Kate.
Have you read that?
Oh no, I haven't read it.
Yeah.
Do you like literary fiction?
I haven't really dabbled in it, but I would.
Like you're down?
I'm down.
Well, I read it and I thought it was like okay, but you were saying why you liked it?
Yeah, I really liked it because there were so many different elements that I feel like we face in real life, and I felt like they did a really good job of fleshing all of them out and like making you feel seen, even if you don't feel like you have the same trauma that she had and like that family had. I felt like you could relate to her a lot, and that's why I liked it.
You're so smart. Honestly, just the way you talk is like,
it's like I'm so sold.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. And it's so good. It's a movie on Hulu, so.
Yeah, and exactly. So cool. And I heard that the show's gonna be really good.
Yeah. I want to watch it.
I really like it.
Did you read 7 Days in June?
No, I haven't.
That one was a good one too.
I rated it at 3.5, but I thought it was good.
Yeah, I rated that too.
What do you usually read?
Mainly romance and thriller, some romantasy, but I haven't dabbled in literary fiction at all.
Really?
I just started this year because of her.
Okay,
literally, the way you talk about it,
so much. It's so good. And I was saying earlier, like, the reason why I love literary fiction is because it's kind of genre bending. You can read literally anything within literary fiction. It can be like fantasy, it can be romance, but there's so many other layers that I feel like directly relate to us as humans that we can learn from. So I always feel like I'm living 1,000 different lives when I'm reading literary fiction. And that's why they're my favorite, because it's like you can be anybody.
Did you read The Wedding People?
No.
Okay, I rated that 5 stars.
Okay.
It's very
Well,
fiction. I don't
feel like
really
we have similar taste.
Yeah, our taste is really similar. I'm not a big like literary fiction, contemporary fiction person, but I do enjoy it. Where'd you go, Allie? She just like came in.
I was gonna film a talking clip.
Oh,
to get away.
okay. She's like,
I need to do that
I didn't even know she was there.
I know I just saw her going. You definitely read it.
No,
I know what books I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I feel like it was a really easy read too.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes literary fiction can be like
Daunting,
hard.
yeah.
Like sometimes it's like so dense where I'm like, okay, wait, what? Like it just isn't like fast enough for me.
Processing in your brain. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Like I don't want it to feel like homework. So.
No, exactly. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good to know.
I have never heard of this book, but it looks so cute. It says the game is on for 2 nerds who love to outplay each other even when their hearts are on the line. That looks really cute. Not kidding when I say we've been here for like 3 hours, like actually 3 hours. And we just have been talking so much that I don't have one book in my basket. Literally, the only thing in my basket is my like purse. It's just because we've been talking this whole time, but like we only all get together like once a year, so it's like that's like we obviously all want to talk and we want to talk about books, but we also want to bookshop because it's a really cool bookstore. So I don't know, it's like hard to do both, and even though we've been here for hours and hours, I'm like I feel like it's more than like a yap session about books, and like I just want to take them all home with me because I already missed them already, and this is only like our first time book shopping on this trip. It's not like we have like already done a bunch of book shopping, so I just like wish all of them lived in the same town. Oh my god, guys, look at this. Okay, this is like so off topic, but you guys know I just picked this book up and brought it with me because I want to read it so bad. I really loved When I Think of You by this author, and I feel like this other book is going to be really good too. I brought it with me. I'm going to try to read this one tomorrow. Also, I cannot wait for her book to come out in literally, I think it's like a month or 2. I just love her writing. It's so funny, and I feel like it'll be a really good one to read in the summer. I just honestly have like certain authors that are like auto-buy authors for me, and she is definitely one of them. Did anyone else ever get sad about a moment like before it's over, like sad that it's ending? Like we're about to leave the bookstore pretty soon, and I'm already starting to think about like this week being over, and I just feel so grateful for my friends, and it's crazy because there was a time when I used to not have a lot of friends, and during that time I was always like there's never going to be a time where I find people that like I connect with, and I just feel very, very grateful to have found them. I also think that what has made me like more open to having friends that are like the friends that I have now is that I have like kind of let go of people who don't really like reciprocate the same energy in friendships that like I do, and that's helped a lot because in the past I was always like down bad because people I hung out with, they were just like not good friends at all, and now it's like if you can't reciprocate that same energy, like you gotta kick rocks, because I know my value, but I also know that like I want to love you and love on you and hang around you and like talk to you and stuff, and I don't know, I just feel like that has really helped me like have better friendships. It's like letting go of people who I know are not meant to be in my life even when it's hard, and then like really pouring into the ones that are supposed to be there. So yeah, anyway, I just feel very grateful. This is a book that recently came out and it's on my TBR. I'm so excited to read it because it has such great reviews. So many people have read it and really loved it, so I feel like I will too. I am like trying to branch into like literary fiction and contemporary fiction more, and the ones I've read I have enjoyed, but there have been a few where it's like go right back to romance, and so I want to find, if I do bring one home, I want it to be one that I actually like.
Yeah, valid.
Yeah.
I like am trying to think if I've ever like really read like a
just a general like fiction. Like
Yeah.
I tried to read Normal People, hated it.
Yeah, I hated it.
Okay,
Normal
I'm glad
People
it
too.
was not just me.
Have you read The Wedding People?
No, I saw that somewhere.
I rated that 5 stars. And I'm not.
Wait,
like, I'm
what
a
is it
romance
about?
girl.
Because I don't remember.
I don't want to like spoil it. Like it's about.
Wait, isn't it people that are like on vacation or something and they like go to someone's wedding?
Yeah, so
Okay.
a woman, she goes to someone's wedding by accident because she's going to this hotel that was supposed to be fully booked out for the wedding.
Okay.
And she ends up getting a room there, and so like that's what it's about. But there's like, it's sad, like there's a lot of stuff that happened.
Okay.
She was supposed to go with her husband, and her husband like isn't able to be there.
Okay.
It's very good. I rated it 5 stars. And I like can literally count on 2 hands the amount of 5-star books that I have.
Okay, so you'd say that's another one of your like top reads?
Yes, top.
Okay,
like top. Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah.
And I'm not a like contemporary fiction.
Yeah,
fiction
I'm not
person.
really either.
Yeah, I'm like I love romance. Like, I like to sit in this section and feel smart. But
that I love me some fantasy.
Right. What are your top like fantasy recs? I want to get into fantasy more.
Kingdom of the Wicked is like my all-time like favorite.
Is that the one that Allie picked up?
Yes. It is so good. It's like the first fantasy book that I've ever read that's like witches and demons. And I just can't even like describe to you like the way that I just fell in love with that series when I read it, like completely immersed, like. And the book, this is not a spoiler, it's literally on the back, but you follow Amelia, like, you're mainly in her POV, and her twin sister dies, and so it kind of, that's what, like, sparks, like, all of, like, the happenings in the book. So the book deals a lot with grief, and I read it before I had my miscarriage, but then I did reread it the beginning of the year after that, and it just made me, like,
kind of comforting, too.
Yeah, so it,
I'm
like,
so sorry, by the way.
It's okay. It's not your fault, obviously.
I know.
I mean, it's not okay, but like, it's okay.
Yeah. But that was like a good way.
Yeah.
I feel like
so rereading it was nice because it really talks a lot about that. There's like just some lines of like her talking about her grief and her dealing with it and her like so deep in it. That's just like so beautifully written. Yeah. But the romance in it.
There's romance in it too?
Yes. When I tell you, oh my god, Wrath. Your cheeks are getting red? Yes. My man. Oh my god, I keep almost falling. I love him. The amount of times I've talked to Makai about this book and about Wrath and Amelia, and he's been like, you know, you're obsessed with a demon, and like, yes, I know. Like, he has a tattoo, and it's literally a tattoo that I want to get. It's in Latin. I don't know what it is in Latin. Yeah. But it's actions, not words, but in Latin, and I want to get that tattoo. Like,
I
so bad.
love that.
Yeah, please read it.
I love that.
So good.
Oh.
Like,
and that's the one that Allie picked up.
Yeah, she's reading it right now. Like, that's the book I picked for her.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, so how is she liking it? Has she told you?
Yeah, she said that. Okay, she made a comment last night. I think it was after you guys went to bed to like shower, but we were still up at the pool, and she was like, I'm not gonna say who my person is, but there is potential for like a 5-star. Like, I'm really liking it. What? I think she said that. I hope I didn't just make that up.
Watch her be like, 1 star?
No. I'm pretty sure she did say that, but she has said that she's really liking it. She's 100 pages in. So.
A potential 5-star. Could you imagine that you recommend a book
I know.
and it ends up being a 5-star
mine's
read?
a potential 5-star.
Is it really?
Shawnee,
What are you reading?
I haven't had a single 5-star read this year, and this might be the first one. I'm reading Funny Story. Kalila picked it.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. What part are you on?
I'm only 50 pages in.
It's so good. I could see how that would easily be a 5-star.
Oh my god,
it's
like,
so good.
I'm telling you, first page, I literally like underlined 3 things. I was like, I was like the humor, the writing, like
the banter,
the humor, and this is the first book I've ever read by Emily Henry, and like the way she writes humor, it like sneaks up on me. I was like not expecting, like I was sitting on the plane, God, thank you. Thankfully, I had a row to myself because I'm sitting there like cackling to myself, like out loud, because I'm like, it just sneaks up on you.
Oh my god, that's
I'm
hilarious.
loving it. Like, I genuinely, like, hope the amount of times I've said that, I'm like, I hope I'm not jinxing it.
Right, it's like you get to page 100 and you're like, no, I feel like you'll like it. Like, that book is so good. Her books are so good.
I'm loving it.
Do you have any books in your bag?
I got a few.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't have any. I need to keep moving. I was just telling them, I was like, this is so much fun, but we've been like talking so much, and like I want to keep talking, but then I also have no books in my bag.
It's like 5:06. The last time I looked at Allie, I was like, it's 4:30.
What time did we get here?
Like 2 something? Yeah.
That's crazy. And it's because we've just been talking.
But
like,
it doesn't feel like it's been that long.
It doesn't, no. And this is why our husbands will be like, hey, like, you've been in the bookstore for a minute. It's like, no, it doesn't feel like it.
Yes, I know. No, I think I'm probably, like, done for today, because I have, like, a few.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can get more, because we're going to another bookstore.
Yeah.
And there's also a few that I wanted to get that they don't have here, so I'm kind of just like hoping that they're
gonna have it there. I brought Natalie over with me to see if she can help me find a book. Because my basket is like still empty. Like everybody for hours. Empty. I know, we've been here literally for like since 2:30. I think it's like 5:30.
It's 5:30, yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
No, that's unlike you.
I know. I think it's because I've been doing this. Like,
yeah, no.
My basket is empty. My basket. So I need you guys to help me fill it. So
I was just about to come ask you about this.
Yeah, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. There's literally nothing in my basket.
Have you read Binding 13?
Yes, I read that. Loved it. Loved it.
I know, like, I don't know if there's one I can pull.
I know, I loved it. Loved Binding 13. Yeah, that's like my friend Taylor. It's like one of her favorite series, and like I read both Binding and Keeping.
Yeah,
so far I haven't finished like the rest of the series, but
no, same with me.
Yeah.
How much of a book series is it?
I don't know. I know the new one comes out in like May.
Yeah, it's like
a
6
new
or
one?
something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So one time I saw it in the young adult section, but everyone is...
No.
Okay,
it is.
It is, but it definitely does. No.
Okay, because I've heard that there's some heavy topics.
Yeah.
Okay, just...
Yeah, I almost feel like it should, like I get why it's a young adult because it's high school and like kids do go through hard stuff, but also the content itself feels very much like not young adult.
Yeah. And maybe because it's based in a different country. So for them it just
maybe
might be like young adult, but
and I also think too, because like the content that's in it is hard, but it's like someone in high school could go through that.
Totally.
And like maybe that would be their outlet where they like wouldn't feel alone, you know? So I don't know.
Yeah,
but it definitely feels way more like adult.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
So are you trying to find something similar to that?
Yeah, we have really similar book tastes, so
do.
I am like, pick a book for me.
I know, but everything I pick she's read.
You have like super similar.
I know, yeah. And like everything you said, I love. Yeah, like I love that.
Oh, it's so hard.
Yeah.
And they have so many options.
Yeah.
I know.
And I also like want a book that you rated highly too, which I feel like is probably what I've already.
Yeah, that's hard because I feel like if you've rated a book highly, I've already rated it, and you've already read the books I've rated, and it's
We have some really cute ones displayed over there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Maybe let me go over there and see if I can find something, because
I'm like, I think you've read all of them.
Oh, I did just read this one recently. This one just came out. It's super cute. I really like that one. Yeah.
Cute.
It was super cute. That one came out like I think a week ago or something.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I'm trying to see all the other ones that I've read. Are we?
What's happening?
Someone called her, I think.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Good
Yeah.
luck, Shaughnessy.
Okay, thank you. I'll tell you if I find something.
Please
This
do.
is wild.
Say you swear.
We'll reconvene.
I think I saw it on
That's
your
literally what
table.
I'm reading right now.
Okay, I'm done.
I will say though, I'm reading.
Okay, that's fair. I read it a couple years ago.
Okay,
so I
yeah.
feel like it's changed.
I as I'm reading it, I'm like 3 years ago me, like
I
when I first got back,
ate it up.
'cause it's so dramatic,
No,
and
I
like
know.
they're like having sex on the counter, like sex on the counter,
No.
sex on the I'm like, whoa,
Slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was
No,
like
it's really
2-3
good.
years ago. I read
Yeah.
it, and I was like, yes, this is it.
Yeah.
But
is
since
funny.
then, I don't know if I would rate it the same.
Yeah.
But that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. No, I can't find any that you haven't read. This is so hard. Because I take all your recs.
I know. I
That's
take
why,
yours
so it's like,
too. Yeah. If you rate something highly, I'm like, okay, I know that. I'm gonna
Yeah, that's the same with me.
Have you read anything like that you, well, I guess I only have one book. I read this book by Hannah Bonham Young, Next to You.
No,
and I
and
haven't read anything else by her, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
I've heard Out on a Limb is really good.
I've heard that too.
But I haven't read it. Yeah.
See, I need you to read it first, so I know if I like it. There's just that's why I stopped kind of reading like super popular stuff, because I'm like, I don't even know if my taste is similar to theirs. Like I know my taste so well, so like I'll try to look at people like with similar book recs.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Yeah.
I know.
Let me go look over there and see if
Yeah,
I can
you
find
got it.
anything. I almost like put this into my basket, and then I realized I already bought this and it's on its way to my house right now, so we gotta put this one back, but I do want to read it. There are so many books and so little time, even though we've been here for like a really long time. Which one did you read?
Two Wrongs Make a Right. I don't know if that's
Oh, they don't even have it.
Yeah, I don't know if they have it.
By Chloe Leese. Are they in order? Or
I
can you read them out of order?
I think they're just like its own thing.
Yeah.
But yes, I love her because of her neurodivergent red.
Love that.
Yes.
Cool.
That's
Yes,
very
like
cool.
the ADHD.
I've never read anything from her. I think sometimes it takes me a long time to like get onto a new author. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like I need someone to tell me like it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, I
very
definitely
easily
think it's
influenced.
cute. It's not like my favorite ever, but like it was fun.
Solid
Like
read.
I still liked it. Yeah.
Nice.
I loved them. Like they were a cute couple.
Did you read The 7 Year Slip?
Yes, I'm okay.
Do you have a different opinion than everyone else?
Unpopular opinion.
See, I didn't like it either.
I wasn't a fan.
I thought it was okay, but
I thought it was okay.
I think I made my rating higher because everyone was hyping it
Yeah.
up so much. I was like, wait,
yeah.
why do I not like
Yeah.
it as much?
I thought it was cute.
I thought it was
Yeah,
cute.
I thought it was
yeah.
okay.
I didn't see
I
the
didn't
hype,
fall in
though.
love with it.
I
no.
didn't either. Some people were like, oh, it's groundbreaking.
Best
I'm
book
like,
ever, yeah.
Honestly, I didn't see the hype.
no, I didn't either.
Don't hurt me.
Like,
Don't hurt me.
yeah. What did you end up rating it? Do you remember?
You know what? Maybe like a 3.5.
And so you went like rounded up.
Maybe. I might have given it a 4, and in my head maybe it was like a 3.
Oh, okay.
3.25.
Yeah, I
I
think I
don't
did
know.
like 3 or something.
I think I did 3 too.
Yeah. Actually, I like The Dead Romantics better than The 7 Years.
And I haven't read
That's what I've
that.
been hearing. I literally just got rid of my copy because I was like, I didn't love the 7 Year Stuff, so I'm like, I'm probably not gonna love it.
Yeah,
I
no,
get-
that one I feel like a little better.
I get rid of books before I'm like, I know them to read them or not.
Which ones of hers have you read?
Practice makes perfect. And
Okay.
then what was the other one?
When in Rome.
When in Rome.
When in Rome is another my Shayla.
See, When in Rome, I have
Love.
not read that one yet. Have you read
love
Beg, Borrow, or Steal?
No.
Okay,
Because
so
that's
I...
the third one,
right?
Yeah.
It's kind of new.
Yeah.
I read this one, but I haven't read the other two.
And how'd you feel about that one?
I didn't really like this one, but I think
Okay.
it's because I went, and so many people I know have loved it.
Yeah.
I think I went into it expecting not a lot of spice.
Well, because normally her books don't have spice.
No, this.
So that
there's,
was like-
there's
Oh, there was a
spice.
lot in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like I just expect a little second grade teacher, like I just cutesy. So yeah, I think I rated 3. It wasn't like it was cute, but I just was like, oh.
This one I'm the most excited for though. This one, it follows that he's a single dad and she works with what is it? The dogs, the like helper dogs.
Or like
Kind
a
of.
guide dog?
It's, I like his daughter has epilepsy, I think, or something.
Okay.
So like that's
okay.
how they,
Nice.
because they're trying to find a match for the daughter, like a dog for the
that's
daughter,
really cute.
but at the same time it's the match
match
because
for
like
her,
they
yeah.
end up being a match.
That is really cute.
Oh, here's Out on a Limb.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to read what is it? Memoirs, or that's right there. What's her new one? It's like an outdoorsy one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Into the Woods or something.
Or Out of the Woods?
Out of the woods.
Out of the Woods?
And then there's
Yes.
one down here. Oh,
In and Out of the Woods.
Here it is.
Oh,
Out of the Woods.
Yes.
yes.
You can buy it.
I heard good things about that too.
This I feel like if a book was written about me, like
Yeah.
I feel like this
Yeah,
would be
even the girl, she's like
Yeah.
this
Yes.
too. Like,
outdoorsy.
outdoors.
I literally,
Yeah.
I literally
you
have
have the backpack.
yeah.
Does she have a
I,
backpack on?
I have the boots.
Does she have a backpack?
Yep.
Oh my god, that's literally you.
Yeah, that is
It's
you.
you
If I
with
had
red
red
hair.
hair,
Yeah.
Red hair.
Man, well, did you end up reading this one?
It's on this TV.
It's on your list,
Yeah,
okay.
this month.
Sexy
This
and
month.
I saw your eyes go like this, and I was like,
No, I almost picked it up last week, but no.
it's just fun. Like, it's not like
Yeah, no.
groundbreaker or anything.
Yeah, but I love that.
It's really fun. Yeah. Yeah, I really liked it.
I still need to read the Kiss Countdown.
It's so
I have it on my
cute.
Kindle.
It's so cute.
I really like the Kiss Countdown too. Well, this one is really good too. It reminds me of actually all her books kind of give me an Archer's voice vibe.
Ooh.
But this one, the girl doesn't speak.
Okay.
And she like had something traumatic that happened to her, kind of similar to
Yeah,
like
similar.
Archer. And so like her best friend is getting her to like open up and like start to talk.
That does sound good.
Yeah, so she just is like
I'm
mute
gonna buy
most
this.
of the book.
Okay. Oh yeah, you should.
It's
You
about a
should do it.
hiking trip, so
Yeah, I don't have one
I
book.
feel like
Very
I
much
must.
up your alley.
Still,
I do not
this
have
is
one
so
book.
weird.
Yeah, it's like
I know.
super weird.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like give people like recommend like stuff. I'm like, what's going on?
Just drink it.
Like everything that I pick up that I think I want, I already own or I've already read. So I don't know.
So yeah, it took me like the solid first hour until I was like, oh wait, I actually like want that one and that one.
Yeah, it was definitely hard at first too, and I think it's because we all wanted to talk to everyone else and like see what they
Yes.
were gonna get.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Do you have something in mind or like something that you
No, well, there were two authors, Daniel Black and Sadiqa Johnson. They had two books that I was gonna pick up. Sadiqa Johnson's book was the one that Andrea said she read on the trip.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so I was like
yes.
gonna pick that one up.
Yeah.
They didn't have any of her books.
Okay.
So I was like, well, I'll come back to romance because it's always tried and true. Like, always be able to find something. and like everything I've either read or like I don't want.
Right. Yeah. What about historical fiction? Have you looked at?
I looked a little bit because it's just like right around the corner, but I didn't see anything that was like popping out to me either. Yeah. So I don't know. That's it. I've heard that this one is good. Which one here? The friendship study.
Oh, what's that about?
I don't know. I just heard some. I heard
good things.
Heard somebody say
Right.
good
That's
things.
enough. Good things. Like hearing good things and like a pretty cover is enough for me.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, like if it has a pretty cover, I'll buy it.
Literally.
Me, I'm like, if it has any one of these things, I'll buy it. Like, if it's like outdoorsy, I'll buy it.
If there's words in it, I'll buy it.
If it's words on paper,
Yeah.
it's in my cart.
I'm there.
Yep.
Yeah. I also like got a hat from here and it's so cute.
Oh,
It says Austin, Texas. Yeah.
Oh, no way.
I feel
You're
like
getting
I'm
all the
local.
Texas
I
things.
know.
Yeah, you are.
I love it.
Well, let me try on this side.
Right.
Let's see.
Maybe
Is there anything we're missing?
And also down here too. I feel like we always forget. But these are like the older ones.
Yeah, these are older. Okay,
Not
so
me, like,
did you ever end up finishing Deep End?
I haven't finished Deep End.
How do you like it so far?
So far it's good. Like it's
Oh
like,
no, did you not like it?
Well, no, I didn't hate it, but it definitely wasn't like one of her top.
I agree though. I agree with
What
that.
are your
It's
top?
definitely not-
What are your top reads that,
For her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for her.
Let's see. I liked Love Theoretically.
Okay.
Like she has so many. And they're all like very sciencey and similar.
Yeah.
I can't think
It's
of
Love
the title.
Theoretically, Love on the Brain, and Love
Love on the Brain
Hypothesis.
second.
Oh yeah, Love Hypothesis.
Yeah, so Love Hypothesis is first, and then it's Love on the Brain, and then it's Love Theoretically, and then I don't know what the next one is.
It's not love or something not love.
Yeah.
remember that?
Not in Love.
Not in
Not
Love.
in love.
I
Yeah,
haven't read
didn't
that
like
one.
that one.
I
I
didn't
read
hear
it last
great
year. It
things
was
about
not
it.
good.
I love the Love
It was like two dead
Hypothesis.
fish focused.
Yeah,
Very.
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah. See, I read Love on the Brain. Didn't really like that one. Read Love Hypothesis. Really liked that one.
Okay.
I have not read Love Theoretically yet.
Okay, that one's good.
Is that good?
Yeah.
I've heard some people say that that's like their favorite.
Yeah,
I heard that too, and I haven't read it yet.
Okay,
so,
that's good.
yeah.
Deep
What
End,
was
you
That was my
were.
second favorite. Love Hypothesis was my first
What do you
favorite.
not like about Deep End?
You're like
Everything.
Right. It's very spicy. And
I heard it was like more spice, less chemistry. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what I
okay.
hate. Like,
So it's
I-
like
the basis.
Yeah.
You want to tell the basis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's basically they both have like very kinky sides, and so one of the swimmers like sets them up together. So that's basically their whole relationship is based off of that.
That's literally
it's
where I'm
because
at
they
right
have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They have.
Like I don't
I
know
don't want to
anything
spoil
past
anything,
that. Yeah.
but there's honestly not much to spoil because I feel like
Yeah.
there's not that much plot. It's just like
They're.
yeah, it's
they
just
have a lot
like
of
physical
people
that's the whole
relationship.
I thought that was like a side thing to like.
It's a lot of it.
Yeah.
No, that's so frustrating.
Well, like I always say, that's my biggest pet peeve. Like I need
Yes.
spice just for this,
Just
like
for
this
just
spice.
Yeah.
It needs to add to the
Yeah.
story. I really like it when we've been building up to it, and like you really know that these people love each other.
Yes.
The tension.
Yes,
I
yes.
love
Like when they just
tension.
like grab their wrist or they like you
And
know
like for
grab
like
their
chapters,
waist.
like hundreds of pages.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
that.
And they
Yeah.
like care about each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know that they do. You hear their inner dialogue. They've been going back and forth.
Yeah, I
and
don't
then
know
like
if
they
you-
finally get there. Then I don't care if there's spice. But
Yeah.
like we just jump into it. It's like, well, what
Yeah.
am I really reading?
That's the point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's
so
not a romance.
yeah, I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Yeah, I'm glad that we all like
yeah, I'm definitely not like
same
a
types of romance.
Yeah.
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 Like it has to be
Romance
meaningful.
reader.
Yeah, I want to be wine and dined.
Yeah. You guys read this?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
See, I didn't really like this one.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't my favorite.
Did you read the second one?
No, I haven't gone to
Okay,
it.
I forgot. Because the first one, yeah. See, I'm trying to decide, like, is it worth it?
continuing,
Yes, yeah. This book is Two Guys, One Girl.
Oh! Oh, that's what. Oh!
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have you flip and then read a sentence.
Like a random thing?
Yes, like a random sentence. It's like
The whole
super-
book is like that?
It's super spicy. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Stop. Whatever. Now read. Where you put your finger.
I wonder, was she? Oh no, a different.
Oh, that's actually not spicy.
Okay, let
That's
me do
like very
another
spicy.
one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of another author.
I've heard that book is like almost nothing but.
That actually isn't spicy either.
Yeah.
Like we flipped her. Like actually, this is not spicy at all.
I actually really hate when they say like this man growls or whatever. I'm like,
What does that mean?
Right, I'm like, what? Actually, like, call animal control.
Please don't play with me.
Oh my gosh.
Has anyone read a Why Choose romance?
A what?
Like with
I don't know like that.
Have you ever read a Why Choose?
Yeah.
Like romance? Like with like multiple.
Open season.
Oh.
The kids movie.
Oh, it's called Why Choose?
Yes,
You can have.
Oh. Like
That's crazy. I feel like an old.
multiple partners.
I think it's like
we just need to
like
stand
threesome
all
kind of
around.
thing. Yeah, like pucking around.
have.
Yeah, I don't
I
either.
have.
Yeah, I literally don't have any books in my basket.
That's a crime.
I know, it's like actually a crime. Like, what is going on? What books do you think that I should get? I'm like open to all suggestions because I literally have not one book in my basket. I've been talking so. I mean, again, talking.
Yeah. Oh, you said you want to get an underrated book, right?
Yeah, I would love an underrated book.
You don't really read romantasy though, or like fantasy?
Not too much.
Okay.
I don't like hate it, but I almost feel like if I picked it up, I wouldn't do it justice because I like don't really read it. I've read like Fourth Wing. Rate it 4 stars, read it in 24 hours.
Excited.
Read Powerless, okay. Read Shatter Me, okay.
Oh wait, is this for the interview?
I think that's all the fantasy I've like ever. And then I read
But for
Reckless
the one where you're
and
doing the
the
interview,
what's the small one?
Powerless and Reckless. Those two are.
Powerless, Reckless, and
Powerful.
Powerful. Yeah, it was like so I read that one too,
Yeah.
but
Okay, I have an
That's it.
underrated rec, but it's by a popular author, so I don't know if that counts. It's like one of their old books,
No, I
and
like
no
that.
one's like
I
gone
like that.
back and read their early book. I
like that.
Okay, it's by Edward Henry, so I feel like everyone knows Beach Read and On.
Yes.
But she has other books from before, and I've only read one, but A Million Gems.
I haven't read that one.
Okay, I feel like nobody talks about it, and I loved it. Like 5 stars. I would say it's like half romance and half about grief.
Okay.
Which I really liked the like
Yes.
emotional aspect.
Yeah.
And it has like a tiny bit of magic in it, but like more subtle.
Okay, but not like too much.
Yes.
I love Emily Henry's books too. Like there hasn't really been. I think there was one book I rated like 3 stars, and everything else is like 4, 4.5. Like I love her books. I feel like I would really like that.
Yeah, it's cool because you can see like that it's her because there's like the banter and the writing style, but it's also a little different because it's one of her early ones.
So she probably like writes it just a smidge different, maybe.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's like
We're getting ready to leave, and I wanted to ask you guys what are like some of the books or one book that you bought that you're really excited to read.
Ooh. I can't answer till we get back. Okay.
Yeah, she has like a really secret, like sneaky thing she's doing for her video, so go watch it if you want to figure out what it is. Yeah, you can grab it.
Oh, the murdery one.
Yeah.
The graveyard shift. Yeah.
Okay, the graveyard shift. What is that about?
okay, so basically, she's an on-air radio host, and a call comes in, and a live murder happens on the call, and so she's freaking out, and then she starts getting texts and calls, and thinks it's gonna happen to her. So yeah,
I was like, where's that?
That's so good. Yeah. What about you guys?
Yes.
I got Fearless, which I'm really excited about. That's
Yay! That just came out, didn't it?
Yes, yesterday, and it's a signed copy. So
That is so cool.
I have, I need to buy them still, but Out of the Woods and This Book Kills and Geographer's Map to Romance. This is the one I'm most excited for though because it is a sequel to a series that I love. So.
Oh, the way you're smiling as you're looking at it, that's when you know that it's good.
Exactly.
Oh, no, that's erect. Yes. Erect. I'm sorry. That's the word you chose. No, I felt that too. I was like, oh, it's so stiff on the back. Yeah.
No, I'm here. I feel like I'm in a suit.
Yeah. No, that's it. That's it.
When I put this on, I was like, I feel like I'm back in like my nurse's suit. It was like just so like.
Mine is still like that too.
Once we wash them though, they're gonna be like
I love how like pretty they are. They're so bright and like happy.
Yeah, literally. I feel like I'm living my little like cottagecore farm. Literally.
I think we all have that. Like, yeah. It's probably how most people live it.
But like I have really small shoulders, so like
Yeah, yours is extra sticking up.
Yeah. I like when we were like kids and we used to go to Barnes and we didn't even know what Goodreads was. So like I try to keep that magic and like I hope it's good.
That's like me at the library because I'm like, if I don't like this book, I don't want to keep buying it.
Yeah,
But like at the
right.
library, I'm like, I'll just grab it off the shelf.
Yeah,
I'm like, I return it anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't end up liking it. It's like, well, just return it.
Doesn't matter.
They're like no stakes.
Yeah. Literally the lowest stakes.
You said Powerless was one of your favorite reads of last year. What was one of like everyone's favorite reads of last year?
Oh god.
Kingdom of the Week.
Really? Kingdom?
I already know. We already talked about that.
That was like your top read of last year.
Yeah. Like literally.
That's really? And you ended up picking that up, didn't you? Or who picked
She's
up?
reading it.
You're reading it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, perfect. What was one of yours?
I think mine is Project Hail Mary.
Oh,
really?
that was me for 2023.
Yeah.
That was like in my top. Maybe
My
my
shade.
Yeah.
I know the way I'm like, what other books did I read last year but Kingdom of the Week?
I know. I feel like I just literally forget. It goes in my brain.
Honestly.
Like I got like good reads.
But like,
I know, it's
A little bit.
Like it's hard to remember.
It's like it's just that world is
we
just.
read so much.
Yeah, I think mine was probably Into the Dark.
Oh,
I guess I used
I know.
Serious.
Yeah.
I've only read the
good.
first one. I need to continue it.
Yeah, I.
No, I don't need it. I don't need it.
I feel like once you get to
Wait,
book
you
three-
don't like love it?
I don't love. Yeah, I
There's
don't
no
love.
love.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a perfect option for the reality thing.
Anytime she said that.
I know. Anytime someone talks about
That's like the best book ever.
No, but it's like me with Red Rising because like I did not really like it the first time, but I almost kind of feel like it was right book wrong time.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just I wasn't
Sometimes.
there with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah. Can you believe Faith would say that?
Yeah, and they can like team up.
I feel the rejection.
Yeah, I've never said a book was a 6-star read, like ever. Because I was always like, well, what's the point of like saying a book's, you know, it's like you have a 5-star scale, like, stick to the scale. Like, don't be dramatic. Until I read Into the Dark, and I was like, okay, it's a 6-star.
Yeah.
You just know, like it's just like a whoa.
Yeah.
This like
So
broke the
funny
scale.
in that reel that you want to
The
do.
reality TV one?
Yes.
That's what we're talking about, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. That's what we're talking about the whole time.
You
actually did it.
No.
We've been tracking.
I'm so sorry, my headache came back.
Oh, no.
And so I like will laugh and then will like be sweaty headache. And then like I totally just was not here. I'm so sorry.
I feel like we're all very slow right now.
Yeah, very
It's
late.
not-
It
almost
feels
feels
like
like-
you guys.
I'm lagging.
listener than that.
No.
No.
Oh, you're fine.
I have not been tracking on many conversations.
Yeah, I am lagging.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mine were definitely Six of Crows and Funny Story last year.
Oh, Funny Story.
Yeah, Funny Story.
Yeah, it's so good.
So good.
What about you, Natalie?
I don't know. I honestly had a very slumpy year
Really?
last year.
Really?
Yeah, it was a hard year, so
Yeah.
nothing was hitting for me. But I did love Funny Story too.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I honestly don't think I even had a 5-star read last year.
No, freaking
Yeah.
way.
That's hard.
It was very slumpy.
That is-
Not literally
Yeah.
all just like devastated.
Oh my god.
devastating.
I've only been like
Yeah.
3.5 months with one, and I'm like, I'm dying.
Yeah.
A whole year is crazy.
Yeah.
That would be
No,
so
this
hard
year's
to
been
like
better.
keep reading.
This year's been so much better.
Really?
That's good.
What do you think the change
So, have you
was?
had like multiple 5-star reads this year then?
Or
like, at
I
least
think
one?
Carlos Hunter was my 5-star this year.
Okay.
At least one. Yeah. So we're like starting off. With
Okay.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah. We're
Already
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I know. It's okay, guys.
No, we're all just like, oh my god.
What was like a top 3 read last
I
year?
was so slumped. I
Yeah.
So
50
hard. I
something.
feel like
No,
I
I read 60, but
everyone
my goal was
Yeah.
52. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, your
Pet Cemetery. What is that? I don't think I've read that. I've never heard of it.
It's
By
crazy.
Stephen
That's
King.
crazy.
Oh, Stephen King. I've never read anything from Stephen King.
Wait, what book?
Pet Cemetery.
I wanna read that.
I almost got it today, but I was like, okay, they both literally have been talking about Red Rising the whole time,
Yeah.
and I was like, knowing me, am I going to pick up Pet Cemetery? Probably not.
Yeah.
Because like I get scared literally by nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
am I ever going to be able to get myself to pick that up?
Yeah.
Probably
No.
not.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Serious one. Too,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't want to
Well,
start.
I've
that.
seen the movie.
Oh, that's the scariest
yeah.
one.
Like,
Yeah.
me and
Both
Makai-
guys.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a scarier one.
Yeah, me and Makai literally saw the movie at midnight when the new one came out. I don't know how my mom like said yes to that, honestly, because I was in high school. I'm very surprised,
Yeah.
but that movie is terrifying. So I was like,
Yes.
yeah, it is so.
I can't do scary movies.
Oh my god, no!
like genuinely zero. But like books, like I can put it down and like walk away. Yeah. But like with a movie, you're locked in. Like you have to watch the movie.
Yes.
I can't do a movie.
I can change the narrative.
Yeah,
I can do a movie or a book.
If I do a movie, I have to
like
watch
I can
funny
barely
after
watch
and someone has to see it with me.
Yeah, it's like once in a blue moon, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. But then I regret it after because I can't stop thinking about it for like days, and I'm like,
Like the lights on.
I feel like I can do like a kidnapping.
Yeah.
Like kidnapping,
Yeah.
but I can't do like anything supernatural. Like,
Me either.
that
Really.
so freaks me
And
out.
with Pet Cemetery specifically, like, I learned my lesson because I recommended it to someone that I absolutely should not have. I didn't know that they had dealt with something that it was a terrible recommendation. So
yeah, because the whole plot of that.
I'm
That
like,
could be
if
bad for
grief,
many people.
If it's hard for you to read about grief, I'm like, don't read it because it's rough. Like, I haven't really dealt with grief in my life yet, and it was rough for me. Like,
even for you.
yes, it was so rough.
Yeah.
And so,
What's your favorite Stephen King? That one or?
yeah.
Is it really?
So what's ranking? Like what?
I thought you were gonna say the other one, 11 something.
Yeah, I want to read that.
It's
Yeah, me too.
Pet Cemetery.
Okay.
Because it's so crazy.
Yeah.
And I felt so on edge
Yeah.
the whole time, and like I felt every single emotion.
Yeah, that's how I was with Misery. Misery got me. I was actually so scared.
Yes.
I was genuinely scared.
Yes.
And that was the only video that I filmed where I completely spoiled it. But like, I was like, it's older. I like couldn't help it. Like, someone had to go through that with me.
I was like, if I'm suffering here,
I like needed somebody to like hold my hand, and I was reading it at night, like by myself. I was so scared, and it was my first one because I'm like, there's no way you can scare someone with words on a page.
Yeah, Makai says that all the time.
Yeah.
I literally will get scared by something, and he'll be like, "You're getting scared by words on a page," and I'm like, "Yeah,
Yes.
I literally never thought it was possible. The suspense, and it's like the way he builds suspense.
Yes.
He like lets you think everything is okay. That's like what gets me.
Yes.
And then you
You're
realize
like the mind
Your
game.
thoughts
are getting manipulated.
It's actually so psychological.
So psychological.
And like that's one thing that I loved about Pet Cemetery is that he has a way of writing to where you're like, oh, this is beautiful literary fiction about a wonderful family, and that's half of the book.
Yes.
And
That's
then
how he gets you.
because
You just forget. It's like you're reading a horror book.
Yes.
Like with Salem's Lot, 400 pages was just them living their life. And I love literary fiction, so I'm like, I like reading. Then people start dropping. I'm like, wait. Hold on. And it's like as soon as he gets to the point where he knows like you're completely comfortable, it's like rapid succession, like right after another. And I'm like, wait a second. It was so scary.
I need to read Sam's Lot.
Yeah,
I want
think you would
to
love
on
it.
my birthday because because doesn't it take place? Like, doesn't it start on October 6th or
It's like
around that?
Yeah, and it's like in Salem too. It's
Yes.
very like witchy and like
Yes, because my husband was like, "Oh, you should read this on your birthday." 'Cause it's like
the date.
Yeah.
And it's like a ride. It's a ride.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. I was going to say something about it. Oh, and Stephen King has said that that's the scariest book he's ever written.
That's right.
Yes, and that he actually doesn't love it because it is the only book that he's written where it's just despair. Like there's no hope at the end.
Yeah, it is
Pet Cemetery.
the movie. Oh my! I can't even imagine like reading
even know
like
the
more
plot.
detail because the movie is so scary and it does not end well. Like it is so terrifying. Like oh my, she's so. And we're gonna talk about this later, and you can just tell me extra details from the book because the way that like. I saw that movie probably like 7 years ago, and I'm still traumatized.
I cannot read that. I will not watch. I get scared so easily though. Like
No,
I read The Last Word by Taylor Adams, I think, and like someone else I knew read it, and I was like, it's so scary. Like if you're flipping the page, like, you're gonna be like just terrified to read it. And they read it, and they were like, I wasn't scared.
Yeah.
You were wait, what?
No, I was scared. They said they weren't scared at all, and I was like, oh, okay, it's scary for me.
Yeah.
I was actually terrified.
Yeah.
Your description of Pet Sematary makes me want to read it or never read it.
Yeah.
Despair, no hope.
Like, I feel like I have to just because like I've read his writing and I love his writing and I love like how he tricks you. Like it's a good and horrible time all at like once. Yeah, like it's crazy. Like
we seriously have to talk about this later.
I remember with Misery, I was like, when you were saying like you're scared to turn the page, that was quite literally me.
Yes.
Like has everyone seen the movie or like know the plot?
No.
Really?
Oh, I know the plot. You're like,
I didn't know.
Misery.
Wait, what's the plot of it?
Yeah,
Because
basically,
I know I've heard people talk about it, but I'm like, am I thinking of the right book?
so it's this writer. He's like a famous.
That's what I was thinking. And I was like,
There's a person.
Yeah, literally.
Yes,
but
I
like
know
for
it,
the ones who don't know, it's like this writer. He's a really famous writer, and everyone loves him. And he's writing this series that everyone loves, and he does something in the series that like one of his biggest fans doesn't like. And during this time, he's like driving back home or whatever, and he gets in a car accident. And when he wakes up, he's in a room. He's like chained to the bed, and it's his biggest fan who has him. And she's like, "You have to rewrite this book because I don't like what you did or whatever." And he's literally a prisoner in her house, and you just watch it go from there. Yeah, it is so scary. The movie's not scary at all.
Oh.
And I don't watch scary movies, and it's not scary at all.
Okay.
But the book,
Yeah.
I like can still like. And it's because he made us feel for so long like everything was fine. Like he was getting through it. We thought he was gonna escape.
Manipulation. Yeah.
And then as soon as he lets you know that he tricked you as the reader, it's like one thing after another. He cannot catch a break. And it's like, and like you don't even know because it's literally 200 pages of just like, oh, we're like, and I thought we were being so sneaky. I'm like, oh my gosh, she doesn't know he's like doing this and this.
Yeah.
I like want to say it so bad. I'm like, oh my god.
That is how I felt.
like couldn't. And like the punishment.
like scary stuff, so you
like the way he wrote this.
I like scary movies, but I've never read scary books.
Queasy.
Yes.
Like no,
Yeah.
Really? Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think it makes sense. I think it's so gory.
Video, like my
I'm surprised the voice made you not want to read it.
I couldn't believe it.
Watching it.
Yeah, I could not wanted to.
I couldn't.
Maybe
those
young
that one.
Like your first one.
When did she stop?
You like
That
it?
was
I was
like,
concerned about the
what do you mean? I thought she was done. And like she just didn't stop. I was like, oh my god.
So good now. I actually wasn't
I felt like that one.
I did not like that book at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, I thought I was gonna be done.
Yes.
And the way that he wrote, like his surprise, and like, I thought it was
very
gonna
well
be
written.
done.
Yeah.
And like the,
I own it.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
Or I haven't read it.
I didn't even
I
know
tried
that
to read,
because like they don't show that in the movie,
my
so I had
sister
no
Maria
idea.
picked
Did you not watch the
pieces
movie?
for one of our books.
Oh my god!
And so I didn't know what it was about, and I
so much more
started reading it, and she started talking about like cutting herself and like describing it, and I like
if you watch the book,
I was like, I cannot
like
like.
be like, oh, that's not scary.
Oh, I was like, I can't just keep reading about her.
So
scary.
scary.
I'm like, no. I was like, I cried, Indiana. And I was like, Maria, I'm so sorry.
The horror element.
There, I think it's a
Yeah, because like the visual element.
Yes,
like,
yeah.
I feel like
The
the
description,
better.
the fact that there was no trigger warnings at the beginning. Yes,
He's got it. He's got it.
there was
I
no
read that and I was like,
like she's like describing this. I didn't think basically like in like a because it's like
so scary.
Like,
You can't get more scary
and she's
than
like
this.
describing like what all the people have like done in like detail like why they're there in like the first chapter, and I'm like, hello.
He also read
Like it's heavy. I was like, I can't read this. No, not the time.
And it actually does not get
I can't remember.
No, the whole book is like, it's one of those books where it's just sad from the start, middle, end.
Yeah.
all of it is sad.
I'm glad I didn't. I was not.
It was one of his older ones.
Yeah. I also kind of hate how it was like one tone too. Like I feel like
was it Mr. Mercedes?
Yes. Was it good?
That's also what I
But he's read a lot.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it's
he's
like
also
sad, and I'm like,
okay, so much.
Yeah. He cannot catch a break.
But I did
Like,
enjoy
he needs
it.
a little like
because like that has been on my list forever, but I never hear anything about it. So
Yes, I did enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that he's talking about that place where he's like, I don't know if I'm gonna continue to Holly. Like he doesn't really have
like the interest to keep going. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I want to show you guys my haul of everything that I got. It is literally midnight. I'm not kidding when I say that every single night we stay up and do what we just did downstairs. Like, we stay up so late just talking about books. It is like one of the most magical things. And I think it's because, like, for one, when I was younger, I would read all the time and I didn't have anyone to talk about books with. And so anytime I would talk about books with someone, they would just kind of be like, that's weird. And now it's like I get to like do this work for work, but I also get to talk to people who love the same things that I do. So I feel very grateful for that. Also very tired because again, it is literally midnight and I woke up at 4:30 this morning because I had a lot of work to do. I had 2 like work things I had to finish by the end of the day. And they were like pretty big projects. So I woke up really early so I could do that. And then I also woke up so I could like read. But yeah, so let me give you guys this little haul of what I picked up. I am going to be going book shopping in other videos. And I don't know if that other video is going to be up first or after this one. But either way, like my other vlog is going to have book shopping in it. So you guys can be on the lookout for that. Oh, I think I don't know which one's gonna come first, but I ended up getting a few books. I actually took a really long time to get books, and it was genuinely because I just was like having so much fun talking, and I didn't want to stop talking, which is a problem. I mean, you guys know I'm a yapper, like I could literally talk for hours, but I think what made this so special was us just being able to, again, talk about books. And like I would be looking in a section and someone would come over and be like, what's your favorite book in this genre? Or like, have you read anything from this author? Like, and I tried to pull out my camera as much as I could so that you guys could be part of the conversations. And like, there were so many conversations that we had that like weren't even on camera just because we just kept talking about books. Like literally, like I was like, okay, it's time to go to bed. And like everyone's like, yeah, we gotta go to bed. So we like all got up and like went to bed. We could have just stayed down there and kept talking until we like crashed on the floor. It's been the best trip. So I'm really excited. I got some books, but I did get these kind of towards the end. There was one book that was actually on my list that I wanted, and it's a new release, but they did not have it at my other bookstore back home. So I'm really glad that I could get it here. So these are the 3 books that I ended up getting. The first one that I got was The Dream Hotel, which this is actually the one that I think I'm most excited about because it just came out and I've heard great things about it. I will say this bookstore was very expensive. Like this book was $31 and then I think the other 2 books were like 40 and some change. So like for 3 books, you know, that just like felt like a lot of money. Like almost $80 like for 3 books. I mean, I know books are expensive, but dang, y'all take money on my account. Like, I got money for other bookstores, but this book came out and it was a Pulitzer Prize finalist. It also was on Oprah Winfrey's book club pick. It was also on Reese's book club pick. Or I don't know if it was like a pick, but they like all recommended it. And then I think her name's like Jenna or Gemma or something. She has like a book club. They were like 3 large book clubs that recommended this book. And I was like, I want to read it. On the inside, it says that Sarah has just landed at LAX, returning home from a conference abroad when agents from the Risk Assessment Administration pull her aside and inform her that she will soon commit a crime. Using data from her dreams, the Risk Assessment Administration's algorithm has determined that she is at imminent risk of harming the person she loves most, her husband. For his safety, she must be kept under observation for 21 days. The agents transfer Sarah to a retention center where she's held with other dreamers, all of them women trying to prove their innocence from different crimes. With every deviation from the strict and ever-shifting rules of the facility, their stay is extended. Months pass and Sarah seems no closer to release. And then one day, a new resident arrives, disrupting the order of the facility and leading Sarah on a collision course with the very companies that have deprived her of her freedom. Eerie, urgent, and ceaselessly clear-eyed, the Dream Hotel artfully explores the seductive nature of technology, which puts us in shackles even as it makes our lives easier. Lalami has asked how much of ourselves must remain private if we are to remain free, and whether even the most invasive forms of surveillance can ever capture who we really are. That just sounds really, really good. Like, it just sounds so good. I didn't look at the inside of this book, and I will say it's definitely giving dense. Like, there isn't a ton of dialogue, and that to me usually feels like a dense story. But I have heard great things about it, so I feel like I will like it. So yeah, anyway, the author who wrote Leave the World Behind also left a little blurb on the back of this too. So, it says the Dream Hotel offers a stark vision of the future in which America is a surveillance state ruled by the intertwined forces of capital and government, powered by an all too fallible algorithm that determines criminality based on citizens' dreams. That's plainly a metaphor for extant practices of social control, but Layla Lami's extraordinary new novel is more than just a political warning. The book is an exploration of the psyche itself and the strange, ungovernable forces of fate and emotion that make us human. So I cannot wait to read that one. I also picked up I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I've been wanting to read this for a while now. I just don't really read memoirs, but I heard that this memoir is like a really, really good one. And she tells this story almost as if she's like back in that time again. Like, she's not like recounting the story like, oh, and this happened and then this happened. It's like, I am 7 and this is happening to me at 7. Like, you feel like you are reading about her at that age at that time versus like her telling you about her at that age at that time. And I also heard that the audiobook is it is like really good because she's the one who's like narrating it. That's what Kalila was saying. And whenever I was talking about how I got this book, Natalie was saying that she loved this book and we have very similar taste in books. So I feel like I will really like it because we like 9 times out of 10 we like almost all the same books. Like, I get so many recs from her. And then I also picked up Open Water, which I've heard so many people talk about this as well. I think in the past I would always just like not get books like this because like just contemporary fiction or literary fiction because I always felt like they would be boring. But I think I'm realizing that there's just so much depth in stories like this, and I think that adding in the romance to stories that are not in the romance genre is really what like hooks me initially and keeps me invested. So I feel like this is going to do that. And on the back of this, Bolu Babalola, who wrote Honey and Spice, said a stunning piece of art for this book. And I loved Honey and Spice. So this is a story of love. It says a beautiful love story and a potent insight into race and masculinity that asks what it means to be a person in a world that sees you only as a black body, to be vulnerable when you're only respected for strength, to find safety in love only to lose it. So that just is a perfect description of the book, and I feel like this is going to be one where I feel a lot of feelings. I can't remember if it's this book, but I almost feel like I've heard mixed reviews on this. I could be wrong though. I definitely could be wrong. So comment below if you've read this book and what you thought of it. Cause maybe like everyone has said that it's great. I could be mixing this up with a different book, but I almost feel like I heard like some mixed reviews on this, but again, I could be wrong. But this is a very short book. It's only 163 pages, and I feel like those are the books that also really just like gut you. So I'm just really, really, really excited for this one. Yeah, I almost got a Beverly Jenkins book because I've never read a book by Beverly Jenkins, but they only had one, and it was like, it started like with an R. And I know that there's some that you guys have recommended, and that one was not on the list. But I definitely think I want to pick up one of her books soon, just because you guys have recommended her book so much, and I really want to get back into like, I don't know, books from like another time period, like before romance was as popular as it is. I want to get back into like some of those older ones, and they're not that old, but you guys know what I mean. So Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There was lots of chatting, and it was like, I don't know, just so much fun to be going around the bookstore like that. And I wish that I could see all of the girls so much more than we like see each other now. But I hope we do another trip really soon, because like these trips just like are fuel to my soul. I always feel so like inspired when I leave, very grateful for our friendship. I just feel the absolute best. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't, because there's new videos every Tuesday and Saturday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.